Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Dr. Beher Fuad, and the subject today is optional fasting. Fasting the month of Ramadan is obligatory on any Muslim who or she is able to fast. And we talked about those who are exempted from the fast. In addition to Ramadan, there are days that you can fast and offer for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, certain month we know from the seerah and the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ that he used to fast in Shahrullah al-Muharram. And he said, أفضل الصيام بعد صيام رمضان المحرم وأفضل الصلاة بعد المكتوبة, meaning the obligatory, is Salatul Layl, praying at night. Also, it is stated that the Prophet ﷺ used to fast a lot during the month of Shaban, which is the months before Ramadan. And he also used to fast, and he said that whoever fasts Ramadan then follows that with 6 days in the months of Shawwal, as if he fasted the whole time. Why? Because every good deed is rewarded 10 times like it. So if you fast 1 month, then as if you fasted 10 months. And if you fast 6 days in Shawwal, means that as if you fasted 60 days to 2 more months, so 10 months and 2 months is 12 months, so it is considered as if you have been fasting the whole time. Now also, fasting the first 9 days in ZulHijja, because the Prophet ﷺ said the deeds that are most beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are the deeds done in the first 10 days of the month ZulHijja, which is the month of Hajj or pilgrimage. And they asked him, not even going in jihad, fighting in the way or striving in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said, not even jihad, except for a man who goes out in jihad with his money and himself during this, and he does not come back with any of them, implying that he dies. Also, fasting the day of Arafat. The Prophet ﷺ said that I hope that fasting the day of Arafat will remit the sins of the previous year. And also fasting the 10th of Muharram, the day of Ashura, when the Prophet ﷺ came to Medina and he saw the Jews fasting this day, and they told him that we are honoring this day because this is the day that God delivered us out of our captivity in Egypt. He said, نحن أحق بموسى منهم. We are more deserving to follow Musa than the Jews. And he said, and he fasted the day of Ashura, and he told the Muslims to fast the 9th and the 10th, or the 10th and the 11th, to distinguish them from the Jews. Now, are there any special days that the Prophet ﷺ used to fast? Yes, he used to fast Monday and Thursday. When asked, he said, Monday because this is the day I was born in, Thursday because it is the day when deeds are shown to Allah, and I like my deeds to be shown when I am fasting. And we mentioned the 6 days in Shawwal, and they can be done consecutively or interrupted during the months of Shawwal. Also, fasting 3 days each month, because when you fast 3 days, then it is considered as if you fasted 30 days. And if you are in the habit of doing this every month, then as if you fasted the whole year, because a good deed is rewarded 10 times like it. And you can fast the middle of the month, which is recommended, the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th. So to summarize, optional fasting is recommended for those who are able to do it, and you can fast Monday and Thursday, or 3 days of each month, the first 6 days of Shawwal after you fasted Ramadan. You can fast the day of Arafat, which is the 9th day of ZulHijja. You can fast the first 9 days of ZulHijja. You can fast Ashura, the 10th day of Muharram. You can fast during the months of Shaban, and you can fast in the month of Muharram. This fast you are doing only for the sake of the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the reward of the fast, only Allah gives its reward in order to emphasize that this reward is indeed great and sometimes has no limits. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه وادعوه إنه سميع قريب مجيب الدعاء. If you feel that this was useful, please tell others about it. This way, useful knowledge about our faith, about the Quran, may spread. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.